So I wanted to kind of show you Michael Michael Vaughn's location astrology chart. Now, please remember that it is 3 charts that I have on top of each other here for little monkey. Okay, there are 3 charts on top of each other. It is the green lines are Sarah's confession and arrest date. When she is arrested and says, you know, so and so did it. That is the green lines. The pink lines are when months and months and months later, when Stacy gets arrested and his confession. So the pink lines are when Stacy is singing like a canary about Michael's case. The blue lines are the actual abduction of monkey Michael Vaughn. Okay, so you know, from what I understand, the suspects went to this national state forest. Okay, way far away. I'm still not 100% sure why they traveled all the way out here. They are not the most fit people on Earth. Sarah is obese. Stacy is obese. I'm not really sure why they traveled out this way, maybe to go visit family. I'm not really sure why they traveled out this far. But here is, they went around like the Mount Hood area in Portland and Trout. I keep wanting to call it Trout Creek, but it's not Trout Creek. It's right in this area here near Portland they went. Let me bring it into focus so you can see it. So this is kind of where they were at. This is the picture right in the area where Stacy Wonder took his picture. Okay? That's on his phone. And I do have Sarah's line going right through there. And this is where they were at in this area here. That's Mount Hood right here. I'm not 100% sure if they were in this area, but, you know, it's just, I highlighted it anyway. Trout Dale is here. So from what I understand, they were driving around this area here. So the lines that it's mapping out are Saturn's 911 chart. And if you look, and Jupiter's chart as well. And Jupiter is ruling Michael on the blue lines. So it's interesting because I'm curious if they would have taken this road or which exact road they would have left with Michael, because it did kind of track a road. And this is the line of Saturn for the 911 call. And that takes me out on, you know, Route 84 as well, where they would have traveled. I just find it very interesting that the astrology is mapping them out, because these are when they're confessing about Michael, and it's matching up to places that they were at. I find that very suspicious. So, you know, this is when Sarah gets arrested, and it's going right through, you know, this national forest that they went to that has, you know, the gorge that's there and a waterfall and everything. So that's where they traveled. From what I understand, they visited in here in Troutdale as well. So I want to try to see if I can take another line out from the 911 chart, which is the blue lines. And see if it matches up, because it's just very odd to me that, you know, if these victims are innocent, if these suspects are innocent, it's just weird that it's mapping them out so much. Their confession dates, their arrest dates, when they're arrested about, you know, when Stacy's singing like a canary in there, it's mapping out. So it's just, that's just odd. It's very weird. Of course, all suspects are given the presumption of innocence always on my channel, but I do find that very suspicious, extremely suspicious, okay? So this is Pluto. There's an airport here. This is the line of Pluto, and Pluto rules death, okay, and transformation, and some type of extreme pressure that a victim could be under, or just our transformation. It doesn't necessarily mean death, but it can mean some type of pressure or transformation that a victim could be under. So I just want to see where the line of Pluto takes me. We're going to push Pluto out all the way up to around the Mount Hood area where they were at, and just see where it takes me. So remember, this is the line of death, transformation, pressure. Also rules killers and murderers. $292. And it takes me right freaking through there. That is crazy. That's crazy. I can't explain that. That's just bizarre to me. Because this is the 911 chart. Matches with their confession and everything else. I do think that, you know, if anyone is suspicious that they could have done something out here connected to Michael's crime, I definitely believe that it's connected. In my own astrological opinion, it is mapping them out. I can't explain that. I wish that I could. Here's Sarah's arrest and confession, and here's the 911 call, and it goes right through Troutdale. And where that picture was taken is in this area here on Stacy's camera. So this whole pie section, these areas here, I would be very suspicious of. Trout Lake, Hood River, any areas here in near Portland here. That's very odd that the astrology is tracking them like this. And it does. I mean, I know a lot of people don't want to believe that the universe, when something traumatic happens, or a crime, People just don't want to believe that the universe or the heavens are watching us down here, but I truly believe that they are, and that the astrology is trying to talk to us and tell us something about these suspects. I can't, this is a mathematical equation. You take the planet and then you take the degree, and you multiply that, you do the mathematics, and then you get a degree, and then you push that degree out, and map it out. That can't be a coincidence. If it is a coincidence, it's a very odd coincidence. So this is where the camera took some photos, and look at that. And this is where evidently they were at as well. Troutdale. So this whole section in here, I am suspicious of. This part of the river as well. And here, I'm suspicious of. And whatever road they took to get out there, because this is Monkey's line that takes us right into the Wanderer's backyard, right? Takes us right into the Wanderer's backyard, the line of Jupiter. And, no matter where I map him from, if I'm mapping him from his house, it takes me to the pedo's neighbors next door, and in between Monkey and the pedo's neighbor's house, the Starkeys. And then if I map him from the eyewitness account on the corner of Arizona and the street that he went missing on, here. So if I map Monkey from the garage door here, walking out, if I follow that line over, it takes me to the neighbor, right in between the neighbor and the Wanderers, right here. Takes me right next to the neighbors. And then if I take the last sighting of him where they saw him, evidently there was a sighting of him near Arizona and this street here. So I just did the corner as a last known location. If I map that out, it takes me right past where they may have pulled over to put fluid in their car, because he says he saw Arizona here. So I'm not sure if Stacy was on this corner or not, but it does map out. And from that area there, it takes me right into their backyard. The line goes right near the shed, and the shed is where he confessed that Michael was once buried. It's really weird. Like I said, I don't have an explanation for how these lines do this, but they do. And with Stacy's confession, I have lines going through the neighbor's house, and if there's any evidence that they got rid of on that trip out to the forest, I believe that it's plausible. It's possible, because it's mapping them out, and it's mapping them out with planets that rule a body, DNA, and a physical transformation to a body, right? Because Saturn is DNA, hair, skin, teeth, nails, and then Pluto is transformation, death, murder. Pluto is, pressure that a victim may be under. So, allegedly. I mean, I don't want to think of Michael like this at all. Like, I really want to think that Michael is alive and well. But these are areas that they were at, and the astrology is tracking that. So if law enforcement believes that they may have gotten rid of evidence or something to do with Michael out in this area here, these are the areas that I would check in here. And right where the camera, right in this area, if they would have gotten rid of any evidence. right through here. If they did get rid of any evidence, this area in here, or in here, up through here. Very suspicious of. Sorry, that's my dog right in here. Is that a lake near there? What is this? There's a little, that area there. There's a trail. It is interesting how astrology does this. Through here. Right through here. In here. Camus. On the edge of the river. I would be suspicious of. Maybe check. There. It is interesting. So I just wanted to show you that because it's hard to do this when I have the spirit box going at the same time and focus. So I just wanted to show you exactly where they're at. Okay? And I am suspicious of them traveling all the way out to the forest. It's weird. You know, not so like a week or two after Michael Monkey Vaughn went missing, they took this huge trip out there. You know, it's a big trip, a costly trip too. It cost money, I'm sure, gas and everything. So yeah, it maps out. It maps out to a T, actually. Very weird. You can see that line go right through there, right where the photos were taken. And the spirit box last night said that they took a photo of it, so that they have a photo of it in their photo album connected to the case. So it's very suspicious to me. All right, this is what I have for right now. I'll be in touch soon. God bless you all. Take care of one another. Be kind to one another. Please keep praying for justice for little Monkey Vaughn. Please keep praying for his family, that they will know his truth soon and that justice is coming. Blessings to you all. Bye-bye now.